What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what I've usually done on the channel, and that is going to revolve around some of the Tennogen content that is coming to the game. Now, not all of these have made it into the game. The recent round of the Tennogen acceptance certification has passed. However, we don't know what skins are going to be added just yet. But there's a lot of people out there that are really excited for certain skins or certain Warframes to get Tennogen skins. So I thought what I would do is jump into the workshop where the skins are brought in and are awaiting approval, and take a look at what is currently being worked on or work in progress type stuff that we might see come to the game very soon. So I do want to make this quick, but I do want to cover as much as I can as we go through. I'm definitely going to click on stuff that I am interested in, as well as try and show some stuff that I think you guys would be interested in as well. It's going to be Warframe skins, some weapon skins, some Syendanas, but I'm going to kind of focus more on the actual Warframe skins themselves. So I'm going to try and point out the artists. If I forget to mention an artist, I do apologize. And of course, there are some artists that I am familiar with, and it looks like some artists that I have not seen before that have made it, that have a skin in game and might be new to the program. So some of them very cool concepts and stuff. So without further ado, we are going to jump on in. Right off the bat, we have Machete by Lucanyu is coming into kind of the corpus design and theme. Very interesting. A machete. I think that would be fun. You'll see a little bit more from Lucanyu in terms of the corpus stuff as we go, but we have this cool banner deal for the Lich, the Lich kind of design, the Kuva design. I like that. We have the Raiju Volt deal. You can see here, I really like this back profile. It is what we're going to see mostly when we are playing Warframe, is the back profile. So very cool looking. Jumping over and taking a look at the front profile. Once again, very cool. I really dig the helmet. There's not too much that strays away from Volt's original design, but you can see different textures. There's kind of like this matte, like leathery kind of feel to it. Pretty interesting. So this is the Dragon V4. So on the 4th iteration by Gusmo. I'm not familiar with Gusmo, so I do believe they are new to the program, but they do have quite a bit going on here. Right off the bat, we have, of course, people really hoping to see a Revenant skin, and here we have a potential Revenant skin in the future. Not only Revenant skin, you can see here looking pretty cool, but also a Hammer skin. I believe that's a Hammer skin. We could check it out in a minute. And then this cool Syandana, which has like these two swords that spike into the back of Revenant, looking very cool with its own Syandana drapey deal going on. The energy flow with Revenant, very cool. I dig it. You can see the sword deals going on with a little bit of chain deals hanging on to the actual Syandana. And then a little bit more with the hammer deal. Pretty cool. All right, so hopefully we see a Revenant skin make it into the game. I think there's a couple of them on here actually, but we have a Baruch skin by Beastbuster. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with Beastbuster at this point, with this cool metallic and like medieval style that's going on. We have Baruch, a very beloved Warframe, so maybe that's for you. Looking pretty cool. Feel free to pause the video or just jump into the workshop yourself and come across these skins and take a look at them yourself. Like I said, there's gonna be stuff that I don't end up covering, so because of that, you might want to jump in and take a look as well. Here's a cool Syandana that's like a medieval shield almost looking, and it goes on, it's the Syandana, so it goes on the back. And then a kind of short look at on the new, Beastbuster's Atlas, the Blade of the Lotus Atlas design. When we come across that, actually it's right here. So we have the Beastbuster Atlas. I really like this. Really like this. So Beastbuster, you might have some money coming your way when this comes out. Beastbusters had a few skins make it into the game, and actually there's quite a few still on here waiting approval, so pretty excited about that. There's a Wisp helmet. I think people really dig this helmet, so I figured I would just, include it here because it's got, kind of like this big long ponytail type deal. I don't know if there's rules against that type of stuff. I don't know. There's very strict rules when it comes to Tennogen content, so it's obviously going to have to follow that. There are some cool aesthetic pieces by Beastbuster that, here's a sword deal that might make it into the game. The reason why I point this out is the Blade of the Lotus is from Sentient-themed. Okay, so the Ash Blade of the Lotus design, we can see here some cool metallics. Of course, like I said, following Beastbuster's design, pretty cool style. And then there are, like I said, several attachments. We have a shoulder attachment deal that are like these cool shurikens that attach. I really like that, actually. There is the Sayandana that is in here, which I also really like. It's kind of very like torn and tattered kind of look. Very cool. There's the sword, and then there is a chest piece with some more shurikens, so very excited about that. Hopefully that makes it into the game. Another successor skin by Cetizen. You can see here for Protea. Of course, I think this thing looks fantastic, very elegant. Cetizen's work I've praised several times for how elegant and well sculpted these are. They fit the theme super well when Cetizen makes these. The turrets that go with Protea are also set up to match her design, and I think that's phenomenal. I wouldn't be surprised if this makes it in the wave. Very cool. We have another color scheme, which I really dig this color scheme too. You can see kind of those colors with the turret and all that stuff. You got the little rollerball deals. I think also the Protea design would have the dispenser with some sort of design. So Cetizen may have a dispenser design that isn't shown, but that would be cool. Hydroxate, there's a couple things I want to look at of Hydroxate's work here in just a little bit. There's a Blade of the Lotus shield. Actually, let's just click on it. Shield type deal, which we might see on a Revenant, right? Revenant? Yes, Revenant. Blade of the Lotus, I kind of mentioned before. There's a few Blade of the Lotus designs in here. One of them is Revenant. So those of you who are looking forward to a Revenant skin, you have a couple to choose from. Of course, like I said, they have to be accepted in game, but they're in the works. Pretty excited about that. The Ash Oni skin. Oni. So this one looks like it is kind of in progress. I don't know. This might make it in. But it gives me like infested feels or whatnot. But you kind of see over here, that's a pretty cool infested color scheme. Yeah, so there's that. Oh, I do have to say, we're gonna look at some Ion skins as we go as well. Yadis, in my opinion, has grown a lot as a Tennogen creator, as an artist. Gone from his original designs, like the Ion kind of designs, and now we have this sick Loki design. Originally, I saw Ion's or Yadis's designs, and I was like, okay, that's pretty clean. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, but I can appreciate it. To gotta have it kind of status. I gotta have the skin. I am super excited. Yadis, if you happen to be watching, I just want to say that you're getting really good at what you're doing. I'm absolutely on board. I love this. So this is an Ion Loki, right? This is Loki, right? Yeah, Loki. So very cool. That's a pretty sick polearm type deal. We're gonna see some more polearm type stuff, little shoulder armor type deal that might make it. It's kind of neat. Like I said, accessories, I'm kind of, I don't know, there's some good ones in here. Like we got this, sometimes it doesn't want to load. This Jutenheim's kind of deal, pretty cool. This would definitely fit on Octavia, especially with Octavia Prime. Very neat. There is a cyan. Okay, I think there's a Cyandana that might be in here somewhere. Cyandana looks gorgeous as well. That'd be very cool if that makes it into the game. Wisp Pandora potential. Okay. Yeah, there's some potential there. I don't think that's official or that's like the final version, but this one I don't really like the aesthetic personally, but a lot of people do, so I figured I would include it. This great sword with some pretty cool sculpting and stuff on there. I don't know. It's I don't know. It seems to be pretty well praised, so it might be there for somebody. We have this strange helmet for Korra. Like I said, I might not click on everything, but this really interesting Cyandana by Frelling Hasmet. Frelling Hasmet, I believe, is the Corpora, has been doing Corpora designs, and I believe has been getting into some of the infested stuff. So very excited about that because I am, like I said, a fan of the Corpora stuff. Here is that Cyandana. So that's cool. I would really like to have that. Let's keep going. Oh, Lucanyu following through with a sick scimitar landing craft kind of design. I like that quite a bit. Kakarot. I believe Kakarot is new to the Tennogen stuff as well. I really like this. I really like this. So that'd be cool to get this in game for Garuda. Got a couple different color schemes. We have another one. This is actually just a helmet, but I think this looks really sick on Garuda. This is by an artist named Zin, also I believe new to the scene. This cool heavy blade for the sentient kind of design. I don't know, it says in-game resolution, so it's probably the way we're going to see it in game. We have a cool, you're going to notice a lot of sentient aesthetics and designs here in just a little bit, but we have a cool Cyandana that we could potentially get in game. Here we go. There's a kind of sentient inspired Protea, so that would be pretty cool. You can see kind of some different color schemes here, but overall very sentient-esque. Got a sentient turret type deal and rollerball deals, or not rollerballs, but the the shrapnel deals. Very cool. I like this quite a bit. Dispensers, once again, getting some of that design aesthetic and stuff. So, yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit. We have, okay, so going from here, we have a Baruch Zamaru. So from LED 2012, doing the Zamaru, which we saw previously on Avara. We potentially could get one for Baruch. That would be pretty cool. Wisp Zamaru, of course. Just very cool. Very demonic, but very interesting. Potential there. People love Wisp. I think Wisp is an awesome frame. We'll see more Wisp potential skins here in a little bit. Some cool credits as your kunais. Like these sharpened bladed credits would be cool as a weapon skin. Oh, the Technocyst Nida skin. Okay, this is really cool, especially this color scheme. Yo, that looks incredible. It's like a metallic infested frame. Oh, super cool. Master Noob. Yo, I really like this design a lot. Okay. Moving on to a Vesper Revenant. So I think there's an overall, yes, this one. You can see an overall kind of look at what this would look like. Very cool. I think the close-up shows quite a bit of detail. So let's just jump on the close-up real quick. Yes, tons of detail on this. Now, when it gets in game, I don't know how much of this will, transfer through in terms of texture and all that, but a very cool Revenant design, potential to make it in the game as well. By Vihit, so potential new creator coming our way. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but Ernie or Ernix, creating this sick. What was it called? It was the Coven Oberon. Love this. I absolutely would buy this if it makes it into the game. Yeah, look at this one. Different color scheme. Wow. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I hope it makes it in game for sure. A really cool heavy blade. I would like to see this make it into the game. That's cool. A really interesting mag. It's got like a hollowed out helmet with like an infested deal. Very cool. I like it. I like it. Give me those infested frames. This one's by Zin. So another one by Zin. So interesting. Moving on to another. Here we go. Some Ion content. We have. Okay. There's Warframe has a thing when it comes to eyes, so added no eye version and a regular eye version, so you can see there's like some sort of eye glyph type deal, depending on what they accept. I don't really know. I don't know what their I don't know what their specific no-nos are for their designs, but we have it looks super cool, super like I don't know, covered up, but also very assassin-like. Love this color scheme over here. Very cool. Ion Yadis. Yo, once again, come a long way as a creator. I really love this. There's the sword that he was carrying, looking really sick. I'd like to see that make it in game, of course, with the Ash design, little armor deal. A Nyx Phobos. This one's not too, I don't know. It's not so abstract off the wall. Really cool design though. Like the helmet. I don't know. I'd like to see it. Like to see it in game. Play around with some color schemes. Some sort of rhino. Really crazy. It's almost like an infested rhino. You know, like if it was the animal rhino. Anywho, Sayandana. Cool Sayandana. Potential. Let's go back. We have, okay, so Chronos Protea. I believe there's more than one Protea design similar to this, so interesting design going on here. There is, was there an actual, yeah, there was an overall kind of look. There's the back, and then a bit of the front. So there we go, a little bit of a sentient kind of design kind of looks. Once, or that was Kakarot. Okay, Kakarot here. I think the other one was made by someone else. Let me go back and check. But Titania in a kind of a sentient design. Very cool looking. You can see, oh man, I love the color scheme. I love this design. Very cool. So that one was by Kakarot, and the other one was Lost Epoch. We have Lost Epoch Sayandana and like a shoulder guard you saw. We have Ernix, Kuva Mammoth. That's super cool. I like that. Got the little Kuva braid on it. All right. Man, there's so much. Not all of this is obviously going to make it in game, especially right away. So, yeah, here's a Yokai Revenant by Hitsu-san. Of course, you guys know I love Hitsu-san's work. Man, because I mean, we have the Yokai Excalibur, so a Yokai Revenant would be sick. I think there's a couple alternate color schemes. Maybe not. Anyways, very sick. I love that. We have a cool helmet for Korra. I think we saw. Oh no, the Scytheless. This is a heavy or two-handed Nakana. I was gonna say heavy blade Nakana, but two-handed Nakana. Very interesting. We have Kakarot with like a sentient Tonfas. Very cool. Love to see this as well. Oh, that would be awesome on the back of a Warframe. There is Korra Grax. This bladed helmet look. Sick. Of course, Faven, the Grax line. Always impressed by Faven's work. Very cool. Very cool. You can see here, and then there's the different designs. So like the punctury deals, I think slash deals, and the impact type deal. Very cool. Blow that up real quick for everyone to take a look at. Oh man, that's really nice. Back side profile. Like I said, if you really want to get a big close look at some of these, you just gotta kind of come on here and browse a little bit, especially if you want to get into the being able to look at it in the 3D and spin around it and You know, some of them have the 3D capabilities of looking at it. Some of you might even have the program downloaded to jump in. I think it's like ZBrush to jump in and actually look at it. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible, but this is cool. All right, so this is by Anubis Tachal. I don't know. Anyway, can't pronounce it, but very cool. Ivara Lilith. Oh my goodness. By a new, no, not new. There's Volbjorn and this in joint cooperation. Okay, so some sort of you know, modeling and concept art. So working together to create this. And dude, this is so sick. Volbjorn, of course, with the infested feels, with the, of course, the collaboration with some sort of concept designer, and oh, I love it. I love it. I'll buy this. If this gets in the game and it looks like this, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I can't not. A really cool hero by Gusmo. Once again, Gusmo coming in with some cool designs. I like it. The Sayandana also is up there for possible approval, but Haro, I love Haro as a Warframe. Would love to get some cool fashion frame for Haro going. Dude, we've barely even gotten through a lot of this stuff. Corpus Heavy Blade. I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster as we go. But cool Corpus Heavy Blade going on by the one Rhino. Two-handed Nakana, like a Grenier inspired two-handed Nakana. That would be sick. We have is this just a helmet and skin, a little bit like the deluxe, but a unique design, the helmet and stuff. Cool kind of helmet deal here. Necros helmet, shoulder armor, this or that. Dragon side. Okay, the Dragon stuff went through a lot of iterations, so we've already seen that. The Sonora axe. This thing is sick. So Hitsusan axe Sonora is an axe, but instrument, like oh, this would be cool if you could play it, you know, because Octavia, of course. But I mean, you don't have to be Octavia to use it, but that's kind of the inspiration as a musical instrument. Very sick. I love it. There was the Gorgon Mithra for Lucan Yu. It's kind of cool. There is a Nyan Excalibur. So Yadis, right? Yadis is going through with a new kind of, I mean, of course, Yadis has become a much better creator. So he's going back and doubling back to Excalibur and just making that thing look phenomenal. So the Nyan Excalibur, very cool. Cool Shuriken type deal. Kakarot with a Mesa skin with this awesome helmet design. I like this quite a bit. I love Mesa. Would love to see some more, you know, stuff going on with her. Okay, Ion Necros. See here, absolutely gorgeous. There's actually an overall picture I'll take a look at because it shows multiple Ion skins in the work. So we have Necros over here looking sick. Oh, the helmet, oh, sick. And then Atlas is in the middle. Very epic. I think that'd be an awesome brawler. And over here, you might be looking and being like, it's kind of like an Anubis kind of inspired design, but for Nyx. And I think that looks gorgeous. I think that looks absolutely sick. Now, you might be thinking that, oh, Anubis isn't female. How do you know? How do you know? We can do whatever we want. I think that looks sick. If you don't like the Nyx, look, come on. If you don't like the Nyx, the Ion design, I don't know what to tell you. That thing's phenomenal. I love it. I buy it. I buy it. Gets in game, buying it. All right, moving on. Oh my goodness, this video is taking far too long. I apologize. We gotta reload that deal. We have a successor for Excalibur. Very, very cool. Prosthetizen, of course, with the successor design. Very cool. This engineer design by Goose. Very interesting for Vauban. Come down here, take a look at that. I don't know. It's unique, kind of abstract, but I like it. A cool katana type deal. A Frost Sigrid I think it's just the helmet. So helmet. Baruch Shiran by, was that Lubox? Yes, Lubox. Okay. I guess we get these as default as colors. I wasn't too crazy about the colors. I was trying to find something that I liked a little bit more, but that's kind of neat. All right. Man, I really need to speed it up. Nidus Kuvail Scrounger skin and alternate helmet. This one has been in here for a little bit, for at least on 1 or 2 waves, and I guess it's been a work in progress because I think this is the V2 version 2. Yeah, so I'd like to see it in game. I think that looks sick. The helmet looks just awesome. Love to see that. Volt Igneous, the abstract, a little bit of a like toxic-y or like infested feels from coming from that. From Dazzy Fizzle, never seen that name before, but that'd be cool. Arashi Hammer, pretty interesting. We had a Chronos. Didn't we already see a Chronos? Maybe alternate, basically a Chronos Protea with an alternate helmet design. Hydroxate, doing a Mag Hildren inspired kind of look. I don't know how I feel about a Mag inspired Hildren. I don't know. Maybe for some people. Like I said, I do want to see in a couple of Hydroxate's other skins I want to point out in a little bit. I love this. Hitsu-san coming through with a alternate Octavia. That would be sick. I'd love to see that make it into the game. I think there's one in here. That one's really cool. I like checking out the color schemes. Yeah, this last one, gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we got, there's the early version of that one, early version of these ones. So getting into a few that are like inappropriate versions. There's updated versions of them. This is a cool sentient Syandana I'd like to see. Okay, we're kind of getting through. Okay, here's one by Hydroxate. I've actually met Hydroxate at TennoCon, and Hydroxate's one of my favorite people when I go to TennoCon. I just Hydroxate's amazing. So I've talked to Hydroxate, Procetizen, and Faven when we were sitting down around like a dinner table, and at one of the lunches, and they were talking about Tennogen stuff, and I was just so happy to kind of sit back and watch those guys talk. Hydroxate has started, well, he's obviously gotten to the point where Hydroxate has designed some stuff, and I'm really excited to see his work finally getting like submitted for approval, and I'd love to see some of these. This I would love to see make it into the game. So of course Ember, we would love, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would love to see an Ember skin that they don't hate. I only bring that up because people really love Ember, and they really want some awesome fashion frame for Ember. There's another one coming up that, in case you're not on board with this one for some reason, I really like this one. There's another one that you might enjoy. We'll take a look at in a little bit. This chest piece has to do with this Grendel design. We'll take a look at the Grendel design. Of course, Volbjorn has an awesome infested kind of setup. I love this Grendel as an infested gluttonous frame. I love this. I don't enjoy Grendel all that much as a Warframe. He's all right, but I'd buy this skin just to play Grendel more. I don't know. I think it's really cool. We have an Anaros piece, helmet, all sorts of. It's cool. It's got like a pouch. I don't know, not pouches, but in different design down here. A cool Syandana, really cool Syandana. And here's another one by Hydroxate. I'm pretty excited to see. You can see here, it's a Harrow design. Of course, I mentioned that I really love Harrow. You can see kind of a side profile, like a dark priest. This is cool. Very edgy, but, if it's for you, obviously you can change the color scheme and make it, a lighter kind of design, but very cool. Sticks to like a dark priest kind of theme, or like I don't know. Hydroxate and Kevin Glint kind of collaboration deal going on there. Very, very cool. I love this. Bonaparte. Another one by Hydroxate. You can kind of see what a Hydroxate's going for with the themes on those Warframes. Some fun stuff. I don't know. I love I love it. It's cool. Let's see. Zin, Excalibur, Bushido. This looks pretty sick. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like it. We'll keep going. There is there's a Revenant Dragon we already saw. Here's like another Rhino deal, but more infested. Very muscly, infested kind of design. Pretty cool. We have this cool Syandana. You can see here. We have the Baruch Blade of the Lotus. I think, did we already see this? Did we already pass through this? Maybe we didn't. But you can see here. There may have been a version 3, so if I'm double down on that, then I apologize. But very cool. Blade of the Lotus Atlas we saw, Technocyst we already saw. Those were early edition or early versions. Manticore Syandana. That's cool. I like that. Okay, a pole arm infested deal. Interesting. I don't know. I'd like to see something along those lines make it into the game. Syandana, pretty neat. Wisp Ravrovox. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that looks pretty cool. Helmet looks pretty sick. I think there's it's like a hooded. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So maybe that'll make it in. I don't know. I love Wisp. I know a lot of you guys do too. So we have Inaro see here. Probably a work in progress. A lot of these get submitted just so that they can hear feedback from people as well as the devs. So some of this stuff, while it may not be in its final form, is, like I said, a work in progress at the beginning and might get reiterated and added into the game eventually. But that's pretty neat. I like that. Here's a pretty cool design also by Hydroxate, which is Mirage. Very interesting. Doing the poses and all that stuff, of course. But we'll take a look at, so we have one that's showing all sorts of different angles. I like this helmet, like how it's one-sided. Eyes to some degree are a no-no, so we'll see what happens with this, but I would love to see this get incorporated in the game. You got different color schemes in here. Let's see. That one's pretty cool. This one's sticking with Mirage's original kind of color scheme. Very cool. I like it. I'd like to see that one get incorporated in game. Okay. Here, a cool Opticore skin. Wisp Bauta by Swanky Poo. This thing looks sick. Of course, it's got this awesome, I don't know, design or thing going on in the background. But yeah, like that's really cool. I like this a lot. Really like this. I don't know. Maybe it'll make it a game. Some different color schemes. I love when they show different color schemes. So I don't know. More of the creators should do that, in my opinion, is show multiple different color schemes of their skin. I don't know how easy it is to just flip colors on and off when it comes to making stuff like this, but if they could, it really gives me a good idea of whether it's for me or not. But another interesting Wisp, very unique way of sculpting. I don't know. I've never seen anything that seems sculpted this way. I don't know. I like that. The helmet, I don't know, but the rest of it, I really like. Okay, so I don't know, some sort of attachment, like chest piece looking thing. Looks kind of like a necklace. Wisp Delusion? Didn't we get a Wisp Delusion? Is this? No. What? Is this an alt? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. That's pretty cool. Pretty sick. Magnum, Ion Revenant. So the early versions. Okay, so I think we're at the point where we are. Ooh, this is kind of neat. Like a winged Syandana. With energy. So the energy color is the. Okay. Widow. Oh, this Diva Nakana. I really, really like this Nakana. Really. So the sword comes out up here, I guess. And then looks like that. That's sick. That's sick. Luke and you, of course. Love it. Akuva. Oh, these things are so cool. So cool. I love to put these on my Wisp and my my Octavia, like a Diva, the Diva designs. That would be super, super cool. So yeah, we're getting a little bit too deep. The video is going on far too long. I don't know. I really hope. Oh, I think there was one back here that I wanted to look at. The Sentinelist for come on, load please. Sentinelist with like a Nova. I like that. That middle one is really, really cool. Of course, they got a couple different color schemes, but that middle one is kind of more my color scheme. Well, a color scheme I would use, but very cool. Yeah, so we've gone on for quite a while. The video has gone on for a very long time. I do apologize for that, but I tried to show as much as I possibly could. Excalibur Kala. We're getting down to the end of the video, so if you obviously jump on here and take a look at some stuff, you want to see some more stuff in depth. I think there's so much, and I want so much of it to make it into the game. I don't know. Obviously, it's going to take multiple waves to get all of this stuff. I don't know. Like I said, not all of it is going to make it in game, unfortunately. What is going on with this corporate design? People were told me that this was being refused. I mean, it has to be reiterated. You see a lot of versions of a lot of these skins because they get feedback and they go back and they make changes. This Corpora Mesa, I think, looks incredible. I would buy this as soon as it comes out, but for some reason it's been denied from what I've heard. I don't know if that's 100% true, but obviously it hasn't made it into the game yet, so I don't know. But man, there's some other stuff in here. Yashin sword. There's another Inaro skin. Some of this, like, very cool stuff. That's pretty cool. We have a Volt Sentinelist. That's pretty neat. So yeah, I think Ion Talus, Iondana. There's so much. Now I've covered a majority of the stuff that I think is close to its final iteration. This is really, really cool. Like its final version and is awaiting approval, and I can't wait to see what makes it in game. And of course, if it doesn't make it in this wave, does not mean it's not going to come in the future. But obviously they can only create so much and implement it in game so quickly. So as things get updated, go into new iterations and new versions of all this stuff, you know, we may see some of this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this went so long, but I hope, really hope that you guys enjoyed. You know, that's so cool. Anyways, thank you. I will see you guys again in the next video. Blah.